It happened in this parking lot in just seconds, but Doug Goshen just can't seem to shake it.
I close my eyes and I get flashbacks.
He says the alarm on his truck went off around 4:15 a.m. Running out the front door in only his underwear and socks, he says he confronted the man. He describes as Hispanic, about 6 feet tall, here at the driver's side door.
I basically just snapped on him. I kicked at him, told him to get the bleep out of my vehicle.
What happened next was horrific and sent Goshen scrambling for his life.
It was like the movies. I didn't think blood could come out of you that quick, but it did. I thought it was a bat. All I saw was a silver flash because it's kind of dark. I thought he hit me with a bat and looked down and saw my arm filleted. And
he says the thief used a machete like this. One cut in his arm was partially severed. This was the aftermath. In the seconds after the attack, a barefoot Goshen turned and ran.
I knew he was chasing me because I felt like I was running in slow motion and I couldn't get away quick enough.
But then Goshen says he tripped.
That was the scariest moment of my life right there, honestly. When I fell, I didn't want to look up. That was the biggest fear. That's the thing that I think that's going to mess with me in the future right there, is the fact that if he wanted to, he probably could have at that point.
He scrambled back up the stairs to the front door where his fiance called 911. 13 staples later, he's back home and recovering. But until an arrest is made, everyone in the neighborhood now remains on edge.
But it's alarming for the other residents, especially, if anybody's walking around.
And we have reached out to police once again here in the last 30 minutes to see if an arrest has been made, and we are still waiting to hear back on those answers. Goshen tells us police told him they have a few people of interest in mind. And when it rains, it pours. Goshen tells us that he's a carpenter by trade. He says he thinks this same thief broke into his truck about 6 months ago, wiping out thousands of dollars worth of his tools. Now with this injury, he says he's out of work completely for at least a few months. We'll go ahead and post a link to his GoFundMe page in case you guys feel compelled to help out. Reporting live in Chino Hills, Jeff McAdam, Fox 11 News.